Master CatJoya. Welcome to my channel! Na-miss niyo ba ako? Okay, ang topic natin ngayon ay Theorem on Limit. Samahan niyo po ako ngayon sa aking online tutor ng grade 11 Basic Calculus. Bigyan na natin siya ng link. Punta na tayo sa board! Anong nangyari nung Shane? Dun sa graph nyo? Ano nangyari?
Wala po yun.
Ayun na, hindi. Nag-activity kaya? Yes or no?
Hindi po. Nag-activity ng Monday.
Okay na, okay naman.
Tinuro niya.
Okay, nasagot mo naman. Yes or no?
Ako pa yung nagsagot ng sabay.
Wow, very good. Ikaw nagsagot sa board. Very good. Okay, ang topic natin today is, ang topic nyo pala today is the limit of theorem. Ano nga ba ang limit ng theorem, Shane? Okay, limit of theorem. Anong tawag doon? Okay. Ano nga ba ang limit ng theorem? Ito yung ginagamit para makapag-solve ng limit function. Medyo madami-dami. Isa-isahin natin, ha? Unang theorem. Okay. Theorem number 1. Meron kasi nga ganyan. Theorem number 1. So, ang sinabi niya is limit of C as X approaches A is equal to C. Okay. Ibig sabihin, ang C natin is constant. Kapag kumukuha tayo ng limit ng isang constant, kahit ano pa ang value nito, kahit saan pa nag-approach yung X natin, ang sagot lamang ay yung value ng C natin na ito. Naintindihan? So, para maintindihan mo, magbigay tayo ng example. Example number 1. Hinali. Wait lang. Kuha tayo ng ano. Okay, number 1. Okay. Limit of 5 as X approaches 4 is equal to what? Dahil ang 5 natin ay kinukuhanan ng limit is just a constant, so our limit just is equal to 5. Okay? Next, number 2. Limit of negative 2 as X approaches 0. Ano ang sagot, Shane? Ano ang sagot?
Negative 2.
Okay, very good. Negative 2. Yan lang ang theorem number 1. Ang ibig sabihin, where C is constant. Is constant. Okay, that is theorem number 1. Okay, pupunta tayo sa theorem number 2. Okay, theorem number 2. Theorem number 2 is limit of X as X approaches A is equal to A. Ibig sabihin yan, for any numbers of A. For any numbers ng A, ay kinukuhanan natin ang limit is already X. Kaya, ang gagawin natin kung saan nag-a-approach yung X, in this case, yung A, siya ang agad na sagot. Ako ha. Example, madali lang naman ng theorem 1 and 2, di ba? Example number 1, limit of X as X approaches negative 3. The answer is negative 3. Ako ha. Okay, example number 2. Limit of X as X approaches 6. Okay, ano sagot, Shane? Shane.
6.
Okay, let's go to Theorem 3. Theorem number 3. Okay, next. Okay, ito medyo konting complicated lang. Theorem number 3. Ang tawag dito is constant multiple. So, limit of C f of x as x approaches A is equal to C limit f of x as x approaches A. Ha? Ibig sabihin nito, pag meron tayong limit ng certain function, pag merong constant na minumultiply natin, may constant na minumultiply natin, doon sa function as x approaches, ay pwede nating ilabas. Ako ha? So, ilalabas natin ito, kaya ayun pumasok. Pwede nating ilabas ang value ng constant, tapos imumultiply natin. Doon sa sagot ng function as x approaches us, para maintindihan natin, gumawa tayo ng example. Example number 1, limit of 5x as x approaches 8. Sorry, yan. As x approaches 8. Dahil meron tayong constant na 5 na pwede nating i-multiply sa function. So, sa x, pwede nating ilabas yung 5. Okay, is equal to 5 limit of x as x approaches 8. Then, is equal to, multiply natin yung 5 times 8. Okay, is equal to 40. Okay, this one is theorem number, this one, limit of x as x approaches 8, is theorem number 2. So, this one is constant, that is 5 times 8, is equal to 40. Okay, another example, limit 3x as x approaches 7. Okay, anong sagot, Shane? Pakisagot mo nga.
21.
Okay, the answer is 21. Okay, next. Theorem number 4. Diba, ang daming theorem? Okay, let's go to theorem number 4. Sum and difference. Ang tawag dito is sum and difference. Okay, limit of limit of f of x plus or minus g of x as x approaches a is equal to limit, mahaba, is equal to limit of f of x as x approaches a plus or minus limit of g of x as x approaches a. This one is the theorem. Ngayon, pwede nating ipaghiwalay kapag ang operation nila is plus or minus. Magse-separate tayo ng treatment ng limit. So, kukuhanin natin yung limit ng f of x. Kukuhanin din natin ng limit ng g of x. Ngayon, kung plus or minus siya, depende kung ano nandoon. So, example. Example number 1. So, limit of 8x minus 3 as x approaches 4. So, yung trait ng limit, pwede nating i-separate para masagutan natin. Ang una nating gagawin is equal to, separate natin, limit of 8 of x as x approaches 4. This one is the f of x. Minus, this one minus, limit of 3 as x approaches 4. Okay. Ngayon, this one is gagamit tayo ng Theorem 3. This one. Theorem 3. Okay. Gagamit tayo ng Theorem 3 nito. So, again, 8 limit of x as x approaches 4 minus, this one is constant, Theorem 1. So, the answer will be 3. Okay. Sorry. So, the answer will be 3. Continue natin. Next, 8 times 4. This one is 8 times 4. Multiply natin. Minus 3. Okay, after 8 times 4 is equal to 32 minus 3. The answer will be 29. So, ganun lang. Ang tawag dyan is Theorem 4, the sum and difference. Okay, again, the sum and difference, pwede nating paghiwalayin ang operation ng additions and subtraction. Okay, pwede nating i-treat kanya-kanya ng f of x para makuha natin yung sagot. Next, pakasagutan to siya. Limit 2x minus plus 4 as x approaches 1. Pakasagutan siya.
Six po. 6.
Okay, correct. That is 6 because 2 times 1 plus 4, that is, the answer is 6. Again, limit of 2x plus 4 as x approaches 1 is equal to 6. Very good. That is Theorem 4. Next, Theorem number 5. Okay, Theorem number 5. Ang tawag sa kanya is the product of rule. Okay, tignan natin. Okay, limit of f of x multiply by g of x as x approaches a is equal to limit of f of x as x approaches a times limit of g of x as x approaches a. Okay, ano ibig sabihin lang? Paghiwalay lang natin. So, this one, paghiwalay natin yung trait ng f of x para magkaroon tayo ng sagot dyan. Then, ipaghiwalay din natin yung g of x. Then, saka natin siya i-multiply. Okay. To illustrate, let's have this problem or this example. Limit of x times 2x plus 1 as x approaches 2. Okay, ano kaya ang gagawin natin? So, applying the product of rule, so this one will be the first function and this one will be the second function. We will multiply the first and second. This one and this one. So, gagawin natin separated muna. So, is equal to limit of x, this one, as x approaches 2 times limit of 2x plus 1 as x approaches 2. Okay, naka-separate na. This one, may sagot na dito. Dito natin lagay para sa math. Okay, very good, 2. Okay, anong theorem, Shane?
Theorem 2.
Yes, correct. Okay, theorem 2. But this one is, what do you call this one? The limit of 2x plus 1. Anong pwede dyan? Theorem what?
Theorem 4.
Yes, correct. Theorem 4. So, iti-theorem 4 muna natin siya. Times 2 times the limit of x as x approaches 2 plus, this one is plus, limit of 1 as x approaches 2. Okay, may kanya-kanya na naman niya. Next is equal to, copy, this one is 2. Next, this one is, what will be the answer here? 2 times what? 2 times 2. 2 times 2. Next, plus, this one is constant, plus 1. Okay, next. 2 times 2, that is 4, plus 1. So, is equal to 2 times 5. What is the answer? 10. Okay, correct. Very good. This one is the product of rule. Next, can you answer this one, Shane? Number 2. Limit of x times 4x plus 1 as x approaches 3. Okay. Answer this one.
39 po.
Yes, very good. That is the right answer. Okay. So, magbibigay muna ako ng activity. Theorem 1 until 5. Ha, Shane? Magsisend ako. Wait lang, Shane. Ay, sorry. Okay. So, correct lahat naman, Shane. Correct. So, now let's go to theorem number 6. Go tayo sa theorem number 6. quotients of rule. Okay, theorem number 6. The quotient rule. Okay, limit of f of x all over g of x as x approaches a. Okay. Is equal to limit of f of x as x approaches a all over limit of g of x as x approaches a, where limit of g of x is not equal to 0 as x approaches a. Okay. Kailangan hindi maging equal to 0 ito. So, again, i-separate na naman natin ng kanya-kanya yung yung f of x and g of x. So, naka-separate tayo. For example, para maintindihan mo ulit, katulad ng product of rule, quotients of rule, sineseparate lang ang treatment nila, ha? So, again, example number 1, limit of x over 4 as x approaches 5 is equal to limit of x as x approaches 5 all over limit of 4 as x approaches 5. Okay. So this one will be theorem number 2. So the answer will be
5 over 4.
Yes, very good. 5 over 4. That's it lang. So separate lang ang pag-treatment ng kanya-kanyang limit ng f of x and g of x. Very good. Example number 2. Example number 2, limit. Okay. Just wait. Masyadong mahaba. So, burahin natin tong example number 1. Masok tayo ng example number 2. Number 2, limit of x all over x minus 1 as x approaches 4 is equal to, so kanya-kanya ulit ng treatment ng f of x and g of x. So kanya-kanya sa numerator and the denominator. Unahin natin ng numerator. So limit of x as x approaches 4 all over limit of x minus 1 as x approaches 4. Okay. Yung numerator, pwede na natin sagutan. What is the answer in the numerator, Shane?
4.
4. So, this one, i-simplify pa natin or kukunin natin yung mga rules. So, apply natin yung mga rules. So, again, what is this? Pwede natin i-theorem. Anong theorem ang pwede natin gamitin? Sa denominator? Anong theorem?
Theorem 4.
Okay, what is that? The sum and difference. That is the sum and difference. That is theorem 4. Okay, next. Okay. What will be the answer? Limit of x as x approaches 4 minus limit of 1 as x approaches 4. So the answer will be, this one is 4, copy again. Next, this one is, what will be the answer?
4.
4. Then minus what?
Minus 1.
Okay, 4 minus 1. What will be the answer? 4 over 3. That is correct. Very good. Okay, can you answer this one? Number 3. Limit of x as limit of x all over x plus 4 as x approaches 3. Okay, can you answer that?
Over 7 po.
Yes, correct. Very good. The answer is 3 over 7. Now, let's go to theorem number 7. Okay. Theorem number 7. Number 7, that is power rule. Okay. Again, limit of f of x raised to n as x approaches a is equal to the limit of f of x raised to n as x approaches a. Okay, example natin. Example tayo dyan. Okay, example. Number 1. Limit of x squared as x approaches 3. Okay. The answer is limit of x as x approaches 3 raised to n. Okay. Is equal to, this one is limit of x as x approaches 3. What will be the answer? This one, Shane? 3. Then, we will raise to n. Oh, what is n? Sorry. What is n? That is 2. Sorry. Okay. Okay. What is n? That is 2. Okay. 9. So, again, limit of x as x approaches 3 is raised to 2. Next, the limit of x as x approaches 3, that is 3, then raised to 2. The answer will be 9. Okay. That will be the answer. Okay. Number 2. Can you answer this one, Shane? Limit of x to the third as x approaches 2. Okay. What will be the answer? Okay, very good. The answer is 8. Okay, now let's go to theorem number 8. Theorem number 8. So, radical or root rule. Okay, radical or root rule. So, limit of square root of x as x approaches a is equal to square root of limit of x as x approaches a. Okay. Para maintindihan, Shane, magbigay tayo ng example. Example number 1. Limit of square root of x as x approaches 9. So the answer will be the square root of limit of x as x approaches 9 is equal to the square root. This one will be the square root. What will be the answer in limit of x as x approaches 9 here? Okay. 9. So I will do square root of 9. Okay, what will be the answer? 3. The answer is 3. Another example. The limit of square root of x as x approaches 36. What will be the answer?
6.
Okay, the answer is 6. Very good. Okay, now let's go to theorem number 9. Okay. Theorem number 9. That is limit of function. Okay, this one is the theorem number 9. The limit of functions. If p of x and q of x are polynomials, limit of p of x as x approaches a is equal to p times a. This one will be the answer. And another example is limit of p of x all over q of x as x approaches a is equal to p of a all over q of a, or p times a and q times a. If q of a is not equal to 0, or in short, by direct substitution. So, pag ang theorem number na ibig sabihin lang yan, gagawin natin siyang function. Magiging direct substitutions lahat. For example, this one is p of x. Sinubstitute lang natin yung x, this one, yung p times a. Yun lang din. And this one is the quotient rule. So, sinubstitute lang natin direkta. Pero, dapat hindi equal to 0 yung denominator. Ako para maintindihan mo, magbigay tayo ng example. The Direct substitution. Example number 1. Limit quantity x squared minus 3x plus 5 as x approaches 3. Okay, dito, ang gagamitin na natin is direct substitution. Okay, the answer will be 3 squared minus 3 times 3 plus 5 is equal to 9 minus 9 plus 5 is equal to 9 minus 9 is 0. That the answer is 5. Okay, that is the theorem 9. Another example. Okay, example number 2. Can you answer this one, Shane? Limit of x all over x minus 3 as x approaches 1. Okay, can you answer?
Negative 1/2.
Yes, correct. The answer is negative 1/2. Okay, I will send again the activity from theorem 5 to theorem 9. Okay, Shane. Oh, very good. That is correct. So, sa Friday na lang, pakisend mo ng maaga yung yung lecture mo para mabasa ko. Then, 6 p.m. again. 6 p.m. tayo ulit sa Friday. Okay na, Shane? Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
Dito po nagtatapos ang aking online tutor. Hit the notification bell, like and subscribe. Salamat po. Bye!